Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And as you get here, make sure that you say hello as we go live in all the places. Oh, okay. I'm going to mute that one. What the heck? I just muted it. There we go. All right. I was hearing echoes everywhere. All right. Now let me pull this up on my phone. Give me just a moment. All right. Whoop, whoop. Hello, hello. Happy Black Friday. And as I said yesterday, I will not be shopping. I'm getting my tires on my car and then I am coming home. All right. So as you get here, make sure you say hello and let me know that you're here. And I'm going to grab, let's see. Let me see if I can see this over here. It's just easier. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh, yes, it is. Whatever you're doing to remind us is working so well because I never miss your sessions. Oh, good. Can you please teach us how to do that in the Acres of Diamonds? Or I'll make a note and put it in myself. Sure. Yes, I definitely will. Perfect. Yeah, I just need to know what you guys need and then I will work on it. So thank you for letting me know that that's something that you need. So if I don't address that sometime today or tomorrow, definitely put something in the comments. But if I may do that later today. All right, so beautiful. So let me make sure what's going on over here and over here. All right, so let me grab this affirmation. Give me just a second. It's a little copy and pasting going on over here on my side of the world. All right. So our affirmation, happy Friday. Yes. Happy Black Friday. All right. So our affirmation for today is opportunities are everywhere, hidden in plain sight, and I am open and ready to discover them with clarity and excitement. And I'll just have to share. Now, the reason this one came up for me today, and it's not necessarily an opportunity that was hidden in plain sight, but I know those are there as well, right? Because, well, let me just share about it's probably been about a month ago. I lost one of my earrings, one of these. Here we go. One of these. And I love these earrings. They're the simplest little earrings, but I just love them, right? Had them forever. And I lost one of them. Luckily, this side, it's so opposite. This side you can't see most of the time. So when I lost one, I just wore the one, right? And so this morning, now, I will tell you, I have vacuumed my room. I have looked, I have cleaned, I have done everything to try to find that missing earring, and I couldn't find it. Well, this morning I got up and I was walking across the room and I turned back around to go get something, and I saw this little twinkle on the ground. And I thought, what in the world is that? And I go and I look, and it's the missing earring. And so it was just right beside my bed. Like I must have had it in my hand to go put it in my jewelry box and it fell out. Or it could be that one of the cats played with it. I don't know, but it was like, it was just right up under the bed. And it was just the light hit it just right this morning for me to see it, right? And it could have been there the whole doggone time, but I couldn't see it because the light didn't hit it just right. And so it made me think, how many times are opportunities out there that the light's not hitting it just right and we don't even recognize that it's there. Right? All right, let me see. What does this say? Good morning, everyone. Hope your Thanksgiving was beautiful. Yes, it was. It was. Thank you for that, Kimmy. Good morning. So, can you feel what I'm talking about? Things being right there. And have you ever had that experience where you're looking for something, and you can't find it? But when you stop looking for it and you're just, you're open, it's got to be here somewhere. I just don't know where. And then you find it. That's how opportunities are. It's being open to the new, open to things that you're not sure of. I should have cleaned my glasses better this. Good morning, Ellen. Good morning. Hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving. Just found my remote control. How funny is that, right? And it's like things are hidden. It's been days. Yeah. Isn't that weird? It had been a month for me and I couldn't find that earring. And so it just really, really brought to light to me about opportunities. And how sometimes we're looking for, oh, why can't I make this work? Why is this not working? I want this business to be this way. I want my life to be this way. I want this relationship. We're looking all the time and looking and looking and looking, right? But when we can realize, when we relax, that opportunities are everywhere for business, for relationships, for our life, for our spiritual life, for everything in our lives. There's opportunities everywhere, but most of the time we're closed off in some way. Yes, thanks. I did my skinny green bean recipe and it was delicious. Ooh, beautiful. I love that. I love a skinny green bean recipe. So what do you think of this affirmation? Opportunities are everywhere, hidden in plain sight, and I am open and ready to discover them with clarity and excitement. Good morning, Janet. Great to see you here. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. Let me check and see what's going on over here. And good morning over on Instagram too. Good morning. Happy Black Friday. Whether you're in the US and in Black Friday or not, I don't know, but thank you for being here. And let's see. Oh, yes, recently found my keys to my house and car that I lost 2 to 3 years ago. Wow. When I thought someone stole them, they were stuck between the wall and the bed. Boy, God has a way of showing us how crazy we act. Like I did. It was obsessive. Yes. And, why do you think when you found them, what was going on that was different? That's the thing I'm really wanting us to look at. What was different about when we were frantically looking for something and when we were just open? And that's what I want us to really, really focus on. Because when you can be open to what's out there, and the thing is, a lot of times the opportunities that are out there for us that are wanting us so bad and we're blocking them, we don't even know anything about them because we're stuck in the ideas that we've had. And we're stuck in this pattern of habit, of belief, right? And it's like I was listening this morning to a brain surgeon on YouTube, and he was talking about how a lot of the things that he was taught in medical school that have been discovered that they're not accurate anymore. And that sometimes, even though he's got all the things to show and proof of what these things are, that a lot of the people don't want to listen to it because it goes against what they've been taught. And so there's lots of times in our lives, I believe, we do the same thing. We grew up with these thought patterns that were handed down to us generation after generation after generation. And then each generation has gone through a different time in the world, and they've adopted new beliefs that came with the old beliefs. And then the new person comes and they pull a few of their beliefs into this thing. And when it gets to us, it's this conglomerate of generations of beliefs because of the time that they lived in. Doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't true for them, but does it really have to be true for us? And we spend so much time using that information to create our world, when if we can be open to the fact that things can be different, right? That things, to question things that we believe. And as we question things and we become more open to other ideas of what's available and the rules of the world, then opportunities can it's like you're almost opening up this little portal for the new opportunities and the new thoughts to come in. I mean, heck, we're about to be in 2025. Oh my gosh. It's like, maybe it's because of my age, but that sounds so futuristic. It sounds like it would be way off in the future, but it's right around the corner, right? And does it serve me to have beliefs from way back? Maybe not, right? I've changed a lot in the years that I've been alive. I mean, a lot. Even in the last year, even in the last 2 years, 5 years, I've changed a lot. My beliefs have changed. I've become open to a lot more. And so that's what I'm wanting for everyone, to be open to something new. I was cleaning out the spare bedroom where I lost them. Not sure if they fell out of my pocket, but when I seen them, I'm sure my facial expression was funny because I stood there dumbfounded, like, don't toy with me. Oh, hold on a sec. But when I picked them up, I was so happy, relieved, and they still work beautifully. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning. Great to have you here. Hope your Thanksgiving was amazing. So, as all of these things that we're talking about this morning, when we've lost things so many times that we couldn't find until we weren't looking for it anymore. We were just allowing, we were open, right? And then we find things. And then, when we're in our lives and we're looking for things that are, hold on, I got to change to this other window. I get so distracted when I'm in the one window because there's such a delay that I'll catch myself a picture of me saying something that I already said, right? So it is being the open to new ideas, new thoughts, new feelings, possibilities, right? That's what makes it easier to find those hidden opportunities, right? Because they are hidden in plain sight. They are right there in front of us and we can't see them. And I talk all the time about our ability. Thank you. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let me switch back over here. You are amazing and growing, so beautiful, your spirit. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Thank you so much. And you're growing right along with me. So remember, when I talked about the 50 billion bits of information that are out around us all the time, and our amazing brain filters out to where we only see 2,000 bits of information because that's what's important for us. All the other incidental things, it doesn't affect us. The thing is that 2,000 bits of information that we are privy to, that we see, are brought to us by our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, all the things about us And so some of those opportunities, and most of them are really right now, right outside that 2000 bits. It's like they're hanging out 2002, 2003, right? They're just right outside of our, almost like we've got these blinders on so we can't see the peripheral, right? And so as you become more open to opportunities and more open to thoughts and things, maybe some of the things I believe, maybe not so true, because we believe things that we have been inundated with our entire lives. So it could be something as simple as when you were really young, somebody said, that girl's not good at math, but man, she's going to be a good writer. Or maybe somebody said, this one is the go-getter, and this one over here, we're not so sure about. Because that's what happens as kids are growing up. Especially if there's several children in the family, people will start labeling them about how they feel in that moment that child is. And as a child, we don't understand that they're just kind of playing around, and sometimes they're being sarcastic or any of those things, right? We don't understand that. So we internalize whatever they have said, that must be who I am. And we carry that on for a long time. There's a lot of clients that I've worked with hypnosis, that one of the things that's holding them back is some belief that they gathered way back then that they still feel is true today, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously. And so I want you to look at your life and some of the things that you believe about yourself, that are they really true? Or is that something you've heard someone say, and then you've spent a lifetime trying to make it true or finding evidence to make it true? And when you can step outside of that mindset and just be open, the things that'll show up will be mind-blowing, I'm telling you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the journal prompt. Let's see if the whole thing will show up. No, so let me try it again. Give me just a second. Just mull over what I was saying. Talk amongst yourselves. I definitely need to clean my glasses. I thought I cleaned them this morning, but I must not have cleaned them very accurately because things are a little foggy. Okay. All right, so it only missed one word, so we're good here. So our journal prompt today is, oh, hold on, what does this say? All right, here we go. What opportunities might be right in front of you, waiting for you to notice them? What opportunities might be right in front of you, waiting for you to notice them? Well, if you noticed them, you'd know, right? So how do we get to the know? Make a list of areas in your life that maybe you can look closer. Maybe there's an area in your life where you feel like it's not going exactly as you would want it to. Maybe it's just a little off track. List areas in your life where you can look closer. Stay open, and then uncover the hidden possibilities around you. So who's ready to just explore this today and see what opportunities might be right in front of you, waiting to be noticed, that you've been wanting, but you didn't know that they were just right there for the picking? And what are opportunities? Unfortunately, sometimes, or fortunately, however you look at it, sometimes it's an obstacle that puts you on a different path. We've talked about that many, many times. Sometimes an opportunity shows up as an obstacle. Yay, Janet, yay. But a lot of times, opportunities are people that you talk to. Maybe you get on a Zoom like this, and then something is said that gives you an idea. You do a workshop, you talk to a friend, you talk to someone, and suddenly, it's like an idea pops in your head. Don't discount those. All of those things are there to support you. So carry a little notebook or something in your pocket, in your bag. And when you're doing something and an idea pops in your head, write it down. Don't just say, well, I'll remember that later, or that doesn't make any sense, or just let it fleetingly fly off. Because opportunities are right in front of us. And what is it that it just said? Opportunities are everywhere, hidden in plain sight. So some of those fleeting thoughts that you have, little tiny ideas, little tweaks when somebody says something, you think, oh, I should. And you just let it go on by. What if that's the perfect opportunity that you need to grab to change the trajectory of whatever it is you're wanting to work on? What does this say? Hold on a second. I need a new opportunity. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, opportunities are everywhere. Everywhere. I'm not a singer, so just forgive me for that. All right, so let's go back over here to our affirmation. And remember, put this on your index card, the screensaver on your phone, your sticky note, on your mirror with a chalk marker. Put it somewhere that today you're going to be ultra aware that opportunities are everywhere, hidden in plain sight. And I am open and ready to discover them with clarity and excitement. And remember, anything that comes after the words I am, ultra powerful. So make sure that you utilize this today to make yourself, or to help yourself, be more open to opportunities. And remember, this only started this morning. The only reason I came up with this, or this was in my thoughts, was because I had lost that earring and couldn't find it for a month. And then this morning, the light hit it just right, and it was right there. But the light was probably just right many times before, but I wasn't looking there. I wasn't open. I was still in the search mode, right? But it was right there. And that's how opportunities are too. They're right there. Like Carmen said something earlier about our Acres of Diamonds group. It's like, a lot of times people have walked away from massive, massive wealth that they didn't even know was where they were, and they went somewhere else looking for it. And what that means is there were opportunities all around right where they were. And they were so busy looking for it somewhere else that they sold everything they had and went somewhere else searching for it. And then somebody else who bought their stuff, bought their property, had this amazing, amazing discovery of wealth, right? And it's not just wealth, it's knowledge, it's friends, it's relationships. Sometimes you can be looking everywhere else and not even see what's right there in front of you. Let's see, what does this say? Wednesday, I went to my aunt, hung out for a few hours. I showed her my pics that I take. She was just blown away by them. She told me I needed to put them on the internet to sell, and she said I had a natural gift for that and won't struggle with money. She was willing to buy me a professional camera and now fly with it. Ooh, wow, there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity big time, right? I love it. Thank you, Kimmy, for sharing that. And, you've been sharing your pictures for a while, and I think a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, that's an amazing picture. I love that." You shared one of the skyline, was it yesterday or whenever it was that I saw it? I said, "Oh, that's a gorgeous skyline." It was just beautiful the way the clouds were and the way the light was shining through, and it was just amazing. So, that has been there for a while, right? And that's the way it is. Opportunities are around us all the time. So and one of the things Zig Ziglar used to say, grow where you're planted. And what that is kind of the same thing. Harness what you have right here and make it amazing because there's so many opportunities right here where you are. Yes. She also said, I have moxie too. Oh, I love it, Kimmy. I love it. I love it. So, are you the opportunity guru, the person that just is so open to opportunities that so many are you coming to you that you now just cherry pick? It's like, oh, looks like a good opportunity. I'll take that, put that in my pocket. That one looks like one I'd kind of like to have, but I don't know. Let me take this opportunity and this opportunity. Because most of the time we're walking around thinking opportunities are scarce and we're looking and looking and looking and looking and we can't find them. But when you recognize that they're everywhere and you're open, you just get to pick and choose what resonates with your heart, what resonates with you. I'm feeling this one today pretty good. I'm liking it. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have an amazing day today, whatever your plans are. I'm going to go eat breakfast. My daughter sent me a text right as I was about to get on here and said she had just cooked breakfast and if I wanted some. So I'm going to go eat breakfast, go get my tires, new tires put on my car. And then I'm going to come back home and get some things done and just enjoy the day, right? And Carmen, I'm going to make a note to go on and maybe explain a little bit of what I'm doing when I make sure you get the notifications. What does this say? And I'm going to clean my glasses, I'll tell you. She asked me why I've not done it. I told her it was fear of not thinking I was good enough and just fly with it. I am good enough and more, so no more fear, and I'm looking for a site to share them to sell. Beautiful. Etsy might be a good one. Thank you, Janet. Have a blessed day. Eyes will be open to new opportunities. Yay! Yay! Well, you'll have to share when some of these opportunities show up. But like I said, remember, take your little notebook with you, whatever you're doing, as you have this little fleeting thought, write it down, make a voice note of it, and just start gathering opportunities and ideas. Because it's not like one day you say, oh, I'm open to opportunities, and suddenly they'll just start filing in, right? It's like you'll be doing something and that idea will come to you. You'll talk to somebody, that idea will come to you. You'll go somewhere, an idea will come to you. And so being open means that you're taking note of all the little synchronicities that happen, that all the little conversations that you have that tweak some kind of idea in your mind. Those are all opportunities. You have a flat tire. I don't know why I'm using that one. Please let that be gone out of my head. But you have a flat tire and you meet someone and they say just the right thing to open your head to a new opportunity that you hadn't thought of as well, right? So opportunities are everywhere. Good morning, Erlen. It's been a while, but glad to be on today. Yay, it has been a while. Great to see you. I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving. So today, be so open to opportunities, that synchronicities and thoughts and ideas just flow. And today you write out a lot of stuff. Don't judge it, just write it out. But one of the things that I tell you guys all the time is to take your journal or your notebook, put the date, the affirmation in the journal prompt, and then spend a few moments in silence to let everything flow, get you into the now, and then write. But today, I really want you to be focused on it all day long as you go through your day. Little thoughts, little synchronicities, opportunities that you meet someone and they say something, a word sparks an idea in your mind. Because if you're really open today, it's going to be happening to you all day long. Make a note of it. Don't let any of them pass you by. And I'll just share real quick before I go, and I've shared it many times before, the story about Michael Jackson in his hotel room when he wakes up in the middle of the night with this thought, this idea of a new video, a new thing he's going to do. And he calls his manager and he says, "Hey, I've got this amazing idea." And he said, "It's 2:00 in the morning. Couldn't it wait?" And he said, "No, Prince is right down the hall. And if I don't take control of it, he's going to get it." And so I want you to grab all the thoughts and the opportunities and all these synchronicities that show up for you today, put them somewhere, write them down. And then you don't have to do anything with them today. But if something tweaks your interest really, really good and you want to, beautiful. But come back to them because it's your intuition, your subconscious mind, your guide voice sending you all kinds of stuff today because you're so open to it that you're going to find gold and diamonds in so much that you come up with today. So today is your day to gather, right? I did beautiful family gathering. I needed this today. Oh, thank you, Erlyn. I'm so glad you could be here, and I'm so glad it was helpful. I'm telling you, it was amazing how all of this just transpired this morning. One of those synchronicities, right? And so the more open you can be, the more the opportunities flow. All right. So I wish you the most opportunity-filled day that you've ever had. Make sure that you're logging it in and taking advantage of it. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. Mwah. Love you guys.